Hey guys, Peter from Edan's here. Most of us have had a grandma or a grandpa who didn't really hear well, and this is no surprise given that aging is known to be associated with progressive hearing loss. However, it is intriguing that hearing loss may be related to cognitive decline. So one may wonder whether treating the hearing loss could actually help with cognitive decline, so it could reduce or at least slow down cognitive decline that also affects elderly individuals. In this context, I've just come across an interesting paper on such a topic. It was published in Brain Sciences a few weeks ago, and I'd like to share with you why I think this is a relevant piece of research and why it deserves our attention. So the authors recruited 33 patients with a severe hearing loss or deafness, and the sample was relatively balanced in terms of men and women. The patient's hearing loss was treated with cochlear implantation. So cochlear implantation is essentially an invasive method where an electronic device is implanted in the appropriate part of the body, and let's say in a simplified way, it compensates for the damaged hearing receptors. The authors particularly examined hearing abilities and cognitive abilities of these patients, and this was performed before cochlear implantation, after 1 year, and after 2 years from the cochlear implantation procedure. The methods they used for assessing the hearing ability were pure tone audiometry and Freiburg monosyllabic speech test. As for cognitive abilities, they used the Wechsler's Adult Intelligence Scale. So this is a validated and a standardized approved instrument for hearing impaired patients with individually fitted hearing aids. So what did the study find? 1 year after cochlear implantation, there was a significant improvement in hearing ability. You would agree this was logical and expected, but what about cognitive abilities? Did they change as well? The answer is yes. There was a significant improvement in working memory after 2 years, and a significant improvement in processing speed at both 1 and 2 years after the implantation procedure. So how do these results impact the real world? Well, I think this paper addresses two really important issues in the elderly population. One is hearing loss and the other one is cognitive decline. And it is really encouraging that by treating hearing loss, we could also reduce or at least slow down cognitive decline in elderly individuals. This means a lot both for these patients and these individuals and for their families. However, we have to admit that the sample size in this study was rather small. It would be nice to perform larger studies, definitely, and also stratify patients by factors such as age, sex, previous occupation, and also degree and duration of hearing loss, because these are all factors that might potentially affect the hearing and cognitive abilities, and perhaps future studies could show whether cochlear implantation brings more benefits in terms of cognitive decline prevention in a particular subgroup of patients. Anyway, this is a relevant research, and I think it's a good basis to continue with better designed and larger studies. So that's it for now. Next time I find an interesting paper, I'll make sure to post again. Thank you for listening or watching.